Yo, masculine, modern, misled black women are the white man's secret weapon. Think about that. Who do the black woman affect? What the black woman, the black masculine woman, the black modern woman, the misled woman? She's empowered by the white man, the woman that's successful, the woman that has in her independence, you know what I mean? She can walk on her own too. She has all the accomplishments and all of the, all of those things. And who does she come back and look down on, talk down on? Who does she come back and aim at? The black man. A masculine, modern, misled woman. And it's a difference. Masculine woman can be different from a modern woman. A modern woman is just the woman you see walking around shaking their ass, doing a bunch of goofy shit, doing a bunch of hoe shit. A masculine woman is a woman that's successful, a high-powered woman, black woman. They got accomplishments and got a good income, shit like that. But all of those women are secret weapons of the white man. And I started noticing that as I start paying attention to certain shit, seeing certain shit. Because those same women, they white men aren't affected by them type of women. They don't date them type of women. They're not in their communities really like that. So they don't really have to deal with them. But white people got all the power. So they set these standards. They set these, they set, the qualifications and things like that. They tell us, they tell us what makes us, what we should value, what we shouldn't value, what validates us. They tell us all of that. They make the rules. You know what I mean? Like they come up with these rules, they make them, they enforce them, and they tell us that we should live by them. But I think who suffers the most is the black man. Our women are controlled by white men, white America. Our women see that as success, being validated through white people. What they tell us makes us powerful. What we see, how we see them live, and how we see them, what we see them do. We emulate that. Our women emulate that. Our men emulate that too. But this ain't about men, it's about women. Modern women now is like, they all over the place. They don't know if they coming or going, but that masculine black woman is extremely problematic because nothing you say or do is good enough for her. If you don't make close, near, more than what she make, you're not qualified to say nothing. You're just not qualified. It's crazy. Like, even in white America, in that world, the man is the provider. The man is a lot of the times the successor. The man goes out and hunt, and that's normal. That's normalized in their communities and in their way of life. That's normalized. The wife can be a wife. She could be soccer mom. She could be all of that shit. She could be a stay-at-home mom. It's not frowned upon. But the black woman, if she do that, if she even afforded to be able to do that, she got to be afforded to do that. She ain't even afforded to do that because a man ain't got no resources. A man ain't successful. Majority of black men not successful on the corporate level. So it forces the woman to go out here and you know, do whatever it is she gotta do. Um, you know, be strong, be independent, be successful. For say fuck the niggas, fuck the black man. It's like design, bro. It really is. And I know people talk about this shit all the time, but I just felt this shit like was with my heart a little bit. Like, you know what I mean? Just realizing where we at as black people and like how our women are and they ultra masculine and you know these modern women and all they know how to do is show their bodies off and that's still a secret weapon because they know niggas is weak. Niggas is weak. Niggas ain't disciplined. Niggas ain't, you know, niggas don't have a lot of uh niggas don't have a lot to begin with coming up from birth, from childhood. So, you know, we damn near taught. We is taught to get money, fuck bitches, and holler at the chicks with the fat asses and all that. Like, I mean, we taught to grow up fast and be fast. So even that worked for the white man because it keep us stagnant, it keep us at a low point, a low place in our life where we just chasing women, we just chasing sex, we just chasing, you know what I mean? Like, nigga, we used to spend days, weeks, months trying to see who can get the most numbers and like all of that shit is like it's front line for the white man. It's different ways and different tactics to keep us stagnant, keep us, you know what I mean, keep us where we at the bottom. But the newest one I think is that's on the horizon is that masculine woman, that ultra super independent woman that don't need a man for shit. It's a lot of them. And even the ones that ain't got shit and ain't got half of the success that woman has, that type of woman has, they still got they hand out. They still have expectations. They don't go over there and do that shit with them white men. They don't do that. They don't have that type of energy with their boss. They can't tell they don't talk to their boss like they talk to their husband or their boyfriend or their family. They don't talk to that white man like that because he cut that check. He the reason you in power. What you don't know is he also the reason why you chasing your own tail. You think the accomplishments, you think, you know, the degrees, all that type of shit, they created that shit. They told us that's what we need in order to succeed, in order to be almost on the same level as them. They make this shit up as they go. They create all of this shit. Don't you see that? Don't you understand that? And while you chasing and playing their game and chasing the shit that they told you need to chase in order to be halfway or almost considered to be like them or on the same level as them, they women and they men, you're not even realizing you lonely. You don't have shit. Don't nobody want to be around you. You don't have no friends, no family. Because you trying to play their game. You ain't trying, you know what I mean? You're not being yourself. You're not being genuine. You know, with black people, we ain't used to having shit. We ain't used to having success. So when we get it, when we get a taste of it, when we get around other people, or we, you know, the white people at our jobs and these companies accept us, we don't know how to act. We don't know how to act towards our own people. Then we better than everybody. Because the white people done let us, the white women or the white men accepted us into their shit, into their club, into their, you know what I'm saying, to their world. You know what I mean? You make 6 figures, you drive the car, you got the house, you can move into their neighborhoods. They taking our women and they weaponizing them toward the black man. You know what I'm saying? Of course you're gonna despise a motherfucker when you feel like you gotta go out here and work and you gotta go out here and do everything, and you're not allowed to be feminine, you're not allowed to be a woman. You gotta damn near be a man. All this shit designed, bro. It's crazy. And it's funny because, you know, I had an interview today, right? And 2 minutes into the interview, I told the lady I ain't graduated from high school. She cut that shit short. Black lady. Don't know what type of person I am. Don't know what I'm coming with, what I bring to the table, my efficiency, my work ethic, you know, my punctuality, nothing. My experiences, only what she probably seen on my resume, which is great. But it's like, I don't have a high school diploma or GED right now. And I really don't want to go get one. Cause they fucked me up, bro. Like I said, if you not, and you can see her demeanor, not that she probably wasn't a nice lady, but she was in that seat as a masculine woman. as a woman with power, a black woman with power. And she probably looked at me like I was nothing because I ain't have a JD or diploma. I made good money in my past gigs. I made up to $33 an hour. Some would say I was successful. Some people go to school and college to attain that kind of money an hour, that kind of money a year. Some people go through everything, debt, like I said, college, all of these things, trade school, all of that, skilled trade schools, all of that kind of shit they go through to try to get a job like that and end up at Target or Walmart or whatever, wherever they end up at. She shut the door in my face before she even got to know me, my work ethic, any of that. And again, it's back to this being their world, this being their system. They make and break the rules, bro. We can't thrive in their system. We can't elevate in their system. It's not designed that way. They just set all these different type of standards and all these they move the goalposts, bro. Oh, you don't have a high school diploma, GD, bro. You know how many people I work with that had college degrees and they was pieces of shit. You know how many people I work with that had high school diplomas and GD, they was pieces of shit. Work ethic was on zero. Late every day. Don't do no work. Like I said, it's like it blows my mind that we're still in that place where you need a piece of paper that justifies or that dictates whether or not you're eligible to work there or you're eligible to work a job or be successful at the job or be an asset. My mom had a situation. She don't have a GED or high school diploma, right? She had a situation to work with, like, you know, behavioral, like, you know, bad kids and shit like that. You can't teach charisma. You can't teach down to earthness, down to earthism, if that's a word. Like, you can't teach some of these things. Some of these things cannot be taught behind a desk or learned behind a desk. You gotta just have these experiences in life, through life, growing up in poverty, being around bad kids, being around bad people, being around negative people, knowing people that went to jail, knowing people that was troubled, mental illness, all of that. You can't teach that. That's why a lot of these people that be in them type of fields, they be scared of the kids. The kids don't even resonate with them, can't relate to them. But again, this is their world. This is what they tell us. They set these standards for people. Now, if you driving and you trying to learn how to fucking be an astronaut, a pilot, shit like that, I understand it. But like I said in that interview, it's like, you didn't even give me a chance. I probably bring something to the team. I probably would be the best motherfucking employee you got out of all of your high school graduates and all of your college graduates. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. They tell us what we need and if we qualify. Like, bro, I'm cool, bro. I don't wanna be a part of, attached, imprisoned to any system that's gonna make me feel like I'm not enough or make me reconsider my value. If you know, I don't want to ever feel like somebody has to make me feel validated. I need someone's validation. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I wouldn't even be out here on none of this shit if I ain't have to take care of my children. Promise you. I detached on purpose. I've been over the job phase. I've been over all of that shit, bro. That shit don't make me. That shit, you know, you hear people, oh, I'm a high-powered woman, I'm a high-powered man because I make 6 figures. Who are you, though? Who are you? Who are you? Are you pure? Are you original? Are you authentic? Are you genuine? Or is it organic? Who are you? What you make don't make you a high-powered human being, bro. That don't make you a quality human being because of where you graduated from. It's blatant, bro. It's clear as day. Like, that reminded me today, even in my own experiences, like, this system shit is like, it's a real thing. It's a real thing. It's evident. It's evident, bro. What they say go. And I just don't want to have doors shut in my face. I don't want to have to you know, have resentment or embarrassment or however, because a motherfucker shut the door on me because of a system that some other human beings created to tell me whether or not, you know, I qualify or not. And like I said, if I didn't have these kids, bro, I'm done. Like, I would be done with this shit. I don't need nobody to validate me, bro. Nobody. Trust me, I'm good. That's the problem with us. We let them tell us what makes us great and what makes us what we need to be a part of. And I don't want to be a part of none of that shit. If I need any of it, I don't want to be a part of none of it. I'm cool. Come as you are, man. You know what I mean? You either you is or you ain't. You got it or you don't. But it's like there's so many different things that are placed, you know what I'm saying, in front of you. You know what I mean? Or to like just like off-road you in this world, in this time, man. And like I said, for black people, it's we up against that already, all the time, always. So when we are given some power or some success or told we're successful or we've made it, we abuse it. And I think, like I said, with our women, it's noticeable that the white man is using the women, empowering the women, because, you know, it was so long that when black women didn't have power, couldn't control, didn't have a voice. So it's genius if you think about it. Like, yeah, let's give them a voice. Let's give them a voice. Let's give them some power. Let's give them some success. Let's allow them to feel like they're doing something. And every time we go, we do it, we get it, we receive it, whatever, obtain it, and we turn it back on our people. We frown upon our people. We look at our people a certain kind of way. Bro, don't none of this shit validate you, bro. You're nobody. And I mean that in a good way. Like, you don't have to wear a hat. You don't have to wear a costume. They can't validate us, bro. We gods and goddesses, for real. Not even on no like goofy shit, but just like on some real shit. Like, it reminded me today, like, nothing out here can validate me, bro. Nobody can tell me I am or I ain't. Nobody can do that. Only I can do that. It's too much of that shit, you know what I mean? And like I said, it go to people's heads as well. And I had to bring that up from sitting across from a black woman, and she having a little bit of power. She might have looked down on me, like, oh, he don't have no GED, he don't have no diploma, he can't do this job. Why can't I? But like I said, man, the black woman, the black modern woman, the black masculine woman, the black misled woman are all secret weapons of the white man. It's, you know what I mean, it's obvious at this point. It's evident he using, and for a number of reasons, not just my experience with the interview, not just some of the things that I may have said and things I may have not said. I may, you know what I mean, I might have missed. It's plenty of other reasons why I believe that the black woman is the nuclear weapon of the white man. You know what I mean? Another divide and conquer. You know what I'm saying? They love that. They great at that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I just, when I see it, it's like damn. It's disheartening. You know what I mean? To see, like, we really think we be doing something. We really think that the shit that they allow us to do and allow us to have, it really be some shit. It really make us feel like a part of, accepted. How another human gonna tell you anything? How's another human able to validate you, lift you up like that, make you feel powerful? Why don't you feel powerful without any of that? As a woman, as a black woman, as a black man, why don't you feel powerful with nothing? Nothing. Zero. Why don't you still feel powerful? Why don't you still feel successful? Why don't you still feel accomplished? a part of. The system, bro, that shit is evident, bro. And it's hard to get away from it. Like I said, I got kids, bro, and I wouldn't be out here putting myself in front of embarrassment, having doors shut on my face if I didn't care. You know what I'm saying? When it feel right, you'll know. Most of the time when it feel right, it probably is right. And what feels right is me doing what I need to do, taking care of my kids, getting doors shut in my face, you know, all of that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? But it is a clear indication that this system shit is crazy. It's crazy how this shit is. It's crazy that we look for validation from other people. You know what I'm saying? Our women, our men, like we don't have it within ourselves. We don't even believe it. We can't look in the mirror and say, yo, you a king. You a god. You the shit. You the truth, bro. Everything. You wouldn't even believe it coming from yourself. You wouldn't even believe that you all of those things if you told it to yourself. But if you let somebody else tell you, a white man, a college, a high school, or this or that, it mean everything to you. You crying, you went and got dressed up for the ceremony, like it's all of these things, when it's literally a piece of paper. It's literally this, it's literally that. It's literally nothing. But it got you on a power trip. It got you feeling like how you feeling, like you better than somebody else, or you could pay all your bills on your own, or you could do this and do without and another man, or you don't need a man, or you. I want to break out of this matrix shit, bro. I want to get up out of this system, get from up under their thumb so fucking bad, bro. But they spent so much money, time, resources, energy. They spent so much. They put so much into this system, this matrixy shit, that it's no wonder it's so hard to get out. It's so hard to get away from it. Nothing with that much time, energy, repetition, resilience, nothing with that much of anything poured into it is going to be easy to break away from and break free of. But they can have all this shit. I promise I'll be on some hobo shit somewhere with my motherfucking shoes off, nigga. Shirt off, shoes off, hair not giving a fuck. If I ain't had these 3 children, bro. I promise you. I told my mom, like, I can't keep doing this shit, playing the fool and, you know what I'm saying? Going on interview, trying to, especially like I say, even our own folks, like our own people, black people that look like us, like they under that control, they under that system, they in that system, that programming. But man, I would break free, man, and I know it'll be hard. It is hard, but it's just crazy. Like I said, our black women, our black men, we all fucked up, bro. They all fucked up.